there are the 6 women that will contest the final. Lea Sprunger, defending champion, didn't make it through. So it'll be 2 laps of the track for these women. Next final coming up on track. Here come the athletes. Jodie Williams, her debut over 400 metres indoors in 2021, and not doing too badly so far, 52.27 at best. Miklos, European under-23 bronze medalist, did really well to squeeze through to this final. Perhaps an outside chance doing so, so you never know. Now, Lieke Klaver, perhaps overshadowed by her younger teammate Femke Bol, but second behind her at the Dutch Indoor Championship, still well inside the old Dutch indoor record set here at these championships in 1998 by Esther Thusens. Phil Healy, an absolutely stellar job in heat and semi-final to win those. And here comes the home favourite, European outdoor champion with the incredible stamina, Justina Sveti-Ercetic. Femke Bol beat her here recently in one of her record-breaking performances, and she's since gone on to beat her lifetime best and that Dutch national record once more, now down to 50.64, and that's faster than the great Sanja Richards-Ross ever managed indoors. A tasty final, and for someone with so little experience at senior international level, Femke Bol has just shown a touch of class. We saw it when Jakob Ingebrigtsen broke through so young as well. No matter that he hadn't been in these kind of battles so much on this stage before, just had the talent. And wait and see with Femke Bol, because Justina Sveti-Ercetic set a new national indoor record of 51.34 earlier on in this competition. Is that going to be enough? Is she going to have to raise her game once more? So Jodie Williams, Andrea Miklos, Lieke Klaver, Phil Healy, Justina Sveti-Ercetic and Femke Bol. The final of the women's 400 metres. Well, Femke Bol beating the likes of her teammate Sander Witt, a reigning European indoor and outdoor medalist, out of a place in the final. What can Phil Healy of Ireland manage? The athlete from County Cork, so strong in the heat and semi-final, really producing her best. Lieke Klaver now leading as they head through that bell. It's a Dutch 1-2 at this point, and Bol surely will now push on. Incredible speed that she's shown, just 21 years of age and known as a 400-metre hurdler. Just look at the flat speed she's producing now. Sveti-Ercetic will begin to chase. Is Bol too far gone at this point? Jodie Williams and Phil Healy in the battle for bronze, but just look at Femke Bol coming through. 50.64 has come up on the clock, and unofficially equaling that Dutch national record. 50.63 in fact. European lead time, 21 years of age. Femke Bol, what a talent. And finally she breaks out into a smile, beating the experienced athletes across that field and through the rounds as well. And it's one thing to produce times on paper, but to negotiate the indoor heat and semi-final on this tight track in Torun. Sveti-Ercetic, well, she would have hoped to take the title as a European outdoor champion and in her home country. But let's have another look. Phil Healy battling well. Jodie Williams, wasn't that much to separate the whole field. Lieke Klaver going shoulder to shoulder with Sveti-Ercetic at this point. And Polish athlete coming through in second place. And look at this battle here. It's Jodie Williams overtaking Lieke Klaver and just holding off Phil Healy of Ireland in the end to take that bronze medal. And two great athletes in front of her. across this field as well. It's a lifetime best indeed, 51.73 for Jodie Williams. We'll get full confirmation in a moment, but Femke Bol climbs even higher up the all-time indoor list. Sensational stuff from the young Dutch woman.
Everett in the men's 400 metres came up short, but there was no stopping Femke Bol wearing the blue bib, which denoted that she was the European leader coming here. She's just gone even faster at 50.63, and it was really just an outstanding run from Bol. It really is just a mouth-watering prospect about what she's going to be doing if she does the hurdles outdoors. Sveti Ercetic, all credit to her. She did as well as I think could be expected. Terrific performance from her. Just if there's one note of consideration, is that she just very slightly missed the break where Bol started to surge on the second lap, and she had to make up a lot of ground, but with Bol accelerating away from her, there was nothing she could do about it.
Yeah, very good point there. And there's a certain amount of unknown element from Femke Bol. Sveti Ercetic's perspective, however, she was second behind Bol at the Copernicus Cup. They have raced on this track against each other recently. Bol from Sveti Ercetic and Williams, the first three. 2 lifetime best. Well, 3 of course. Bol's is a lifetime best and a European lead mark as well. Ukraine will go on the inside. The Italians, they faded a little bit towards the end of the men's final, didn't they? Let's see all of the teams introduced, and we'll work out who's who. So, Ukraine. Anastasia Brezhina involved, Katerina Klimyuk, who was a semi-finalist. Regina, both her parents Olympic champions. Rebecca Borger was a semi-finalist in the individual 400 metres. But Poland, well, surely they are the favourites. Natalia Kazmarek, European under-23 champion, has been brought into a team that have won everything. And they have been the poster for some of the Polish teams at top events. What about the Brits? Jodie Williams, a great medal for her individually, and Zoe Clark, World Championship medalist in London in 2017, pushed out of selection by the form of the likes of Amma Pippi and Jessie Knight, who we know best as a hurdler. But what a team this is, goodness me. De Wit didn't actually make the final, despite the fact that she's a European medalist indoors and out. And meanwhile, the athletes are being called to their marks. The last track action of these championships. Ukraine, Italy, Poland, Germany, Great Britain and Northern Ireland, and the Netherlands. What will the firepower of Femke Bol add to their resources? Great Britain have the championship record from 2013. And, Poland, European outdoor champions, of course, who are always so strong. This is a tough one to call. So Lika Klaver, it is there on the outside. Come towards the inside now, and Zoe Clark of Great Britain, so a world indoor bronze medalist. So very much used to this occasion, the Scot. Even at this stage with Germany in third position, and Natalia Kazmarek for Poland. Dofida in the lead, and then that's Jodie Williams, individual medalist, made her debut over 400 indoors this year, and it has proven to be a good fit for Jodie, who had a hot unbeaten streak as a sprinter, 10 years ago she made her debut at these championships. We've got a breakaway then of the top 4. Britain from Netherlands, from Germany and Poland. Bit of work to do for them. With every confidence they can. Williams starting her leg, building a bit of an advantage. Now they all try and chase her, leaving something left to the home straight as well. That's been a good, solid run from her. From one of the Dutch incoming runners, but that's okay. They're now well back, and Femke Bol is on the last leg, and she's going to have a lot of work to do. Emma Pippi of Great Britain now pushed down into 3rd. Kataria Bill of Germany. What a leg this is! To the outside and then the in, because that's she'll have to hand over eventually. But halfway stage for them. You can see the pace, 3:27. Changing all the time in the bottom left-hand corner of your screen. 3:27 is the championship record of Great Britain. So this, at the moment, is on for a pretty quick time as well. So handing over on this final leg. Emma Pippi just gets it to Jessie Knight. And once again, a Dutch incoming runner is on the floor, but Femke Bol is much closer than we thought she might be. 200 metres to go. Knight from Bol. Can Jessie Knight, who Justina Svetijevic in an indoor race that really cemented her place as a great 400-metre flat runner, hold off the young talent that is Femke Bol, the individual champion, the same night as Duplantis attempted a world record in the pole vault. How fitting that Femke Bol should awaken us that she too is part of the next generation of track and field stars. Femke Bol takes the title for the Dutch. Knight comes home for silver, and then Poland. What a quartet that is, beaten into bronze on home turf as well. But huge delight for the Dutch. Incredible stuff, and to be honest, everyone looks happy, and it's a championship record to boot for the Dutch as well. They've taken that mark set by Great Britain in Gothenburg in 2013. It was at 3:27.56 and squeals throughout the stadium. What an incredible performance from the Dutch.
Well, it was thrills and spills, but when you've got Femke Bol involved and Lieke Kleiber as well, you had to start as the favourites. So it's double Dutch. They took the men's 4x400 metres just a moment or two ago, and the women, well, they've even surpassed them with that championship record. Polish women in the past have had so much success, having to settle for the bronze on this occasion, but any place on the podium, the home championship, I think they're going to be very, very happy with. The Britons, well, it almost came unstuck with Emma Pippi and Jessie Knight struggling to get the baton over. It did happen in the end, and that probably, in the end, just took them slightly out of contention for the gold, but they hung on, and a very good silver indeed it was for the British quartet.
Time for our next track final. This is the women's 400 metre final. Teresa Petrilikova comes through the gates first. Do a stride round the 100 metres there. She's representing the Czech Republic. Suzanne Golovoli of Austria has run brilliantly here at these championships. This is her first senior championship final. Commanded her opening round, second in her semi-final. Lada Vondrova is a very, very good athlete. Second Czech athlete in this field. She's up against stiff competition here. I think if anyone overcooks it and slows down, we could see Vondrova sneak through for a medal. Anna Kielbansinska is second to Lieke Kleiber in the semi-final, but I want to say the Polish woman was saving a little bit back 51.1 her personal best. She'll go close to that here today. Lieke Klaver of the Netherlands is second on the European list, 50.34 at the Dutch National Championships, which is a phenomenal time. She was made to look ever so slightly ordinary by this woman, Femke Bol, the new world record holder over 400 metres, 49.26. She's looked untouched in this European Indoor Championships, and quite frankly the whole indoor season. Started off her campaign with a world best over 500 metres. Kilbasinska, Lieke Klaver acutely aware of what Femke Bol is capable of. Just saw Karsten Voorholm deliver. I still think she'll win the race to the break unless Lieke Klaver really goes for it in the first 200 metres. And they're off. Klaver on the outside, Bol, her teammate, on the inside. Wally of Austria losing ground to Kilbasinska. Anna Kilbasinska of Poland has got to try and keep herself in contact with Femke Bol and Lieke Klaver. Femke Bol hasn't got herself up alongside Lieke Klaver yet, but there she goes. She's going to have company though as she makes the break. Femke Bol just squeezing herself ahead of Lieke Klaver. It is going to be Femke Bol into the bell, 23.71. Not by a huge margin, but this is where Femke Bol puts the pain on her competitors down the back straight. She's striding away. Lieke Klaver doing well just to stay in contact with Bol. Anna Kilbasinska of Poland looking good for third place at the moment. Femke Bol into the home straight, 50 metres to go, and that gap is widening to Lieke Klaver. Femke Bol driving for the finish line. It's going to be another gold medal for Femke Bol, 49.86. A phenomenal time from Femke Bol, another sub-50 clocking. There's going to be some quick times behind Femke Bol in this race. Lieke Klaver stuck to her task very, very well. 1-2 for the teammates and training partners. Kilbasinska works with their squad as well, picking up a great third place bronze medal and the season's best.
Yeah, so Femke Bol speeding through the first lap in 23.78. Here are the closing stages of the race. She knows she's got the gold. She's still pushing and pushing. She knows her sub-50 time is on the books, and she gets 49.85. That's her third sub-50 of the season. So the second track final of the evening, the women's 4x400 metres. From the inside, Czech Republic, Great Britain, Northern Ireland, Italy, Poland, Ireland, and on the outside, the big favourites, the Netherlands. Netherlands winning both in Turin 2 years ago, the European Indoor Championships, and then outdoors in Munich last summer. Well, Lieke Klaver, as she's done so often in the past, she's the individual silver medalist here in Istanbul, and she's usually used as the first leg runner for the Netherlands, but also running well at this stage, as you might expect, Anna Kilbasinska, who ran so well through the 3 rounds of the individual 400 metres. But it's Klaver in front, followed by Poland and Anna Kilbasinska. Sophie Becker up there in third place for Ireland. Well, Ireland never won a medal in the women's 4x400. Poland winners in 2017 and 2019. But it's the Netherlands and Poland, and then quite a way back to Alice Mangione of Italy. Streaking away with the second leg for the Netherlands, it's Evelyn Salberg. Salberg ran the opening leg for the Dutch in Munich last summer. Here she's been positioned on the second leg. Chasing her, the diminutive figure of Marika Popovic-Strapola. Popovic-Strapola getting close to Salberg. Salberg, though, looks as though she's pretty comfortable at this stage, and then a very big gap to the 4 other teams. Italy leading the way at the moment. A 15-metre gap between the 2 main protagonists, and at this stage the teams battling for the bronze medal. Salberg, though, holding her form all the way around, having taken over in front. Popovic-Strapola trying to get up on her shoulder, but the Netherlands just hand over slightly in front. Now it's the turn of Catherine Peters, perhaps the most inexperienced of the Dutch runners. Behind her, 2 meters back to Verona Kuchepa. The Italians have really closed the gap. Anna Pollinari has reeled in the leading 2 teams. But it's still, as we go into the second circuit for these third lead runners, it's still the Netherlands leading from Poland and Italy. Italy now has bridged the gap and has got back into medal contention. And it's 15 metres back from Italy to Great Britain, Northern Ireland at the moment, leading the other 3 teams. It's these 3 teams, as we go into the final handover, battling for the medals. Femke Bol takes over on the last leg for Italy. It's Eleonora Marchando, and it's Bol running away. Poland, Anna Palis battling now with Marchando for the silver medal as Bol tears away and instantly puts daylight and many metres between herself and the chasing pair of Italy and Poland. 15 metres over 1 lap of this Atakoi arena. Bol is looking majestic as she's looking to anchor the Netherlands to their 3rd consecutive European title. European indoor champions in 2021, European outdoor champions last summer in Munich, and now European champions once again in Istanbul. Looks as though they've beaten their own championship record, and by some margin, more than a second. 3:25.67. Big hugs, delight, perfect tactics, but then you could almost run for any 3 random women from the Netherlands and stuck Femke Bol on the anchor leg and you'd have still not bet against them. Femke Bol, I'm not surprised she's tired. She had 3 rounds of the individual 400 metres and ran under 50 seconds in the final. The only woman ever to have run under 50 seconds indoors for 400 metres in one winter. And now she's got, once again, just like him, to run the individual 400 metres and the 4x400 metres title to her name.
Brilliant running from Femke Bol. About that Italian record in the silver medal position. Actually, I think down to Anna Pollinari. It's a brilliant third leg effort from her. Marchando had a hard job to keep the Polish team at bay. Smiles all round in both the Dutch teams. I think we haven't had official results from the men's competition yet. I think there might have been some appeals going on. There's Poland with the silver medal. Missing the likes of Justina Sviti-Ersitic, Natalia Kashmarek on their team, but brilliant to see them still on the podium. There goes Femke Bol. I saw a lovely picture that shows that she's got windmills and tulips on her shoes. Her sponsors have developed her very own shoes for them. This is the final leg. Marchando of Italy judged her effort very, very well. She's going to come under pressure from Palis of Poland. Femke Bol just driving all the way to the line. Punches the air as well. She loves collecting gold medals. It's like she loves it even more when she's doing it alongside her teammates. Brilliant weekend for her. And Lika Klaver individual medals, and now this gold on the 4x4. Surely they need that championship record. Is that going to be a national record as well then? You reckon?
I think it is.
Yeah.
Yes, I'm sure it is. Yes, I mean, the national record for the Netherlands was that championship best from 2 years ago. But I'm still smiling over the windmills and tulips. I hadn't spotted those.
Well, I didn't spot it to the naked eye. It's definitely my friend who's a photographer, he told me.
You'd almost be expecting her to run in clogs, and she could probably still
get
the gold medal if she was running in clogs. There's confirmation of the results. Championship record and national record for the Netherlands.